So a couple of days ago I asked you guys to leave me some creative questions for this Q&A. Some of you got the memo, some of you didn't. But I'm going to go through them now. I'm going to pick out the best ones and answer them for you guys. Let's start out on Instagram because that's where I got the most questions. You have to be your own character in any anime. What anime are you going to exist in? That's actually quite a difficult one. I want a world which isn't really different. Because if I'm still doing my own thing, I don't want like fucking robots and dinosaurs going around everywhere, you know what I mean? Or aliens like Dragon Ball Z, freeze just come and death beam you. Let's say Sword Art Online, because that's a few years ahead. You got the nerve gear, you got all the technology for that, but everything's still kind of the same. You can still live a normal life in SAO, you know what I mean? But you just kind of got cool tech, so SAO. This one's a little bit similar, but it's basically asking, if I could live in an anime world for 5 years, what would it be? And what would you bring back from that world? Without a doubt, if I could live in any anime world for 5 years, it'd be Pokemon. Just because you'd never be bored, would you? You just wouldn't. You go in a forest and it's like, right, I got my Pokeballs, got 20 of them, I'm just gonna go capture shit for an afternoon. Sounds really mean, that does. But yeah, I grew up playing Pokemon games, so you know, as a kid, you always dreamed, didn't you? Oh, if only I could live in that world. So I'd have to have the inner child in me satisfied and go live in Pokemon for 5 years. And the thing I'd bring back would be Pokemon. Okay, I like this next question. You have to pick 3 anime characters to live with you for a year. Who do you pick, where, and actually why those 3? And then something about a band. It's quite difficult to pick 3 characters to live with, but I'd have to say Kaori from Your Lie in April for the musical inspiration that she would just give me. And she'd also just tell me to keep playing because I procrastinate so much, man. Like, I should be playing so much more, but I just don't. I just only play when I'm like recording at the minute, which is quite bad. So yeah, Kaori would be number 1. I think Kurisu from Steins Gate because she's smart as hell. So anything, you need help with anything, she's fucking there. She's got your back. And she's like quite, it's not loud and annoying, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be sound. So Kaori, Kurisu, and the third one would have to have some sort of superhero kind of thing. I'd probably say Goku because he can instant transmission everywhere you want to go. So if you want to go on holiday, fucking boom, no flights or anything, just instant transmission. And he can also fly as well, so that's also good. And he's strong, so I don't know why you need strength, but yeah, I think that'd be a pretty solid combo. So you got Kaori for the music, Kurisu for the intelligence, and Goku for the flying instant transmission, so that's a pretty solid lineup, I'd say. And the second part of your question, I honestly don't know about a band name. I still quite like the name that I had with my only band that I've ever really been in, which is Act of Anguish. I still think that's a pretty cool name, so yeah, I'll cheat and just use that again. I'm kind of glad I got this next question because I actually wanted to do this anyway, so basically asking for a tour of the house, so I can show that right now. So the front of the house, this is when you come through the front door, so just got coats, stairs, a little bathroom that I very rarely use. Yeah, coming through to the living room now, which looks like this. I've not finished decorating, so it looks really boring at the minute. Got that thing there for some reason. I don't really have room for like another sofa or chair, so I like the sofa though. That's a very nice sofa, you get me? Leave in the comments down below what you think to that bad boy. But yeah, I've definitely like not finished furnishing this thing yet. I wanted to get like a little rug, like here sort of thing, you know, just orange one, so it doesn't look so grey and whatever, but yeah, instead of then go through to the kitchen, which is probably blind in the camera right now. Yeah, it's just a little kitchen, it's not massive or anything, but I very rarely cook, so it's absolutely fine. Yeah, this is where I'll unpackage all the takeaways because I just don't cook ever. I'm just kidding, I don't actually have takeaways very often, but I've done a simple little teas here because I'm just not master chef quality whatsoever. And then onto upstairs. Then going into my bedroom, as you can probably tell already, I like stags. I even have a tattoo on my arm of one. I don't really know why. I just think they're pretty cool looking, aren't they? Like, yeah. And then I've even got my Epiphone SG400 from absolute donkeys years ago. I don't have enough guitar stands, so it just kind of sits there. Little bedside table, windows which are just look like the heavens are out there because it's just so overexposed. TV, stand, washing basket, yeah. And obviously a very important selfie mirror. Bathroom in case you actually want to see that. Don't know why you'd want to, it's a bit gross. And finally into my studio, which is the room you guys all know. So I've got the little bookcase in the corner here. So I've got the ReZero light novels, which I haven't started reading yet. Please can you go into focus? There you go. Made in Abyss, Tokyo Ghoul, they're pretty cool. Got my little pop vinyls here. Obviously the main one, Tokyo Ghoul. I've even leveled them up at the back so it kind of looks extra 3D. Kurisu, because she's main bae. I got Kirito's sword. I was actually gonna like mount that on the wall sort of thing, but now I just can't be bothered, so she kind of sat there. Obviously the main boy Mudkip. Lighting stands, desk. So anyone asking what I use for guitar tones, obviously Axe FX 2, I've said it a lot, but yeah, in case you didn't know. Scarlet 2i4 interface. That little thing which basically just protects from like power surges, so in case of a power cut, everything plugged into it, it will kind of protect it. KRK Rocket 5 speakers or monitors. iMac 2017, I think it's 17. Obviously the main boy Kaneki figure, and then a little Shinon figure as well. They kind of match because they're both on rocks, so it looks pretty cool. Extensive collection of picks as well. I mainly use these ones, which are the I can't even tell because they've been worn in so much. I think them like Jazz 3 Tortex, I think. Won't quote me on that though. This is the chair I use, which is a GT Omega racing chair. I don't know why I got that, it just looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Over here we have the guitars. So if you've seen my unboxing video recently or my recent videos, this is the new boy, or new girl, I should probably say. Robin, the Fender Telecaster. Then I got the Stratocaster behind that, Sinister Gates Custom behind that, Schecter Blackjack, which is actually for sale. So if you guys want to buy this, the Blackjack, then I'm selling that in case you're interested. And the bass I use. And in here is where we have the Mayonnaise 66 Elite, the main one, which you guys all know all too well by now, I presume. And just next to it I have these little drawers of just, there's randomness in there. Can you even see that? It's so dark. So I just put my camera stuff though, so nothing really exciting. Well, I just have clothes in there. The acoustic, which I just never use because I don't have good recording equipment for it. So yeah, that is my house. I also have this as well because I like ReZero, you see, as you probably know. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that little tour, and yeah. Next question is, what hair colour am I going to next? I got quite a few comments in on when I've changed to this hair colour. Everyone's like, oh, why have you changed your hair? You got Super Saiyan, or you like following Koniki or something. But no, I just wanted to change, you know what I mean? So I got a bit bored with how I looked before, so hence that. But I don't know, man, like, I don't really want to go to natural hair colour again because, well, I will eventually, obviously, but it's a bit boring at the minute, so I'll probably keep it either this sort of thing where it's like blonde on top and the sides a little bit, but not completely blonde like it was when I first got it done, or grey or something. Grey look pretty cool, I think. Maybe I look really old if I've done that, but I don't know, man. Only the future can tell. Out of your top 3 waifus, one of them has to kill you. Which one would you choose to kill and how would they do it? That's a bit of a weird question, you know. One of them has to kill me. I don't know, because the whole premise of waifus, they're not really murderers, so maybe Rem. Maybe she's a bit of a murderer, isn't she? Like what she done with Subaru a bunch of times, kept killing him with a ball and chain. So yeah, Rem, you just smash me to pieces with your ball and chain. That's absolutely fine with me. If I had to choose, would I start life again in this world and still keep your guitar skills basically how it all is now, so just remaining how everything is now, or get rid of all my guitar skills basically and become a super amazing talented MC in an anime for the rest of your life? What do you mean MC? I don't really get that. I don't know, because if you go into an anime, then that's basically just another world in it. You're not going to keep your memories from now to realise how cool it is to be in that other world, so I don't know, man. I'm doing alright at the minute, so I'll probably just stay here. Because you don't know what the other world's going to be like, man. There could be like murderers everywhere. Oh, well, there is here, but you know what I'm saying? It could be worse there, so yeah, I'll stick to this. Maybe. Right, going over to Twitter now, we've got a football related question. Is who do you want United to buy in the transfer window? If you don't know, I'm a Man United fan. So who do I want them to buy? Right, probably none of you guys are really going to understand the next like minute, so if you want to just fast forward, that's fine. So I'd have Wan-Bissaka at right back, I'd have De Ligt at centre back, I'd have Ndidi or Ndombele at CDM, I'd have Jadon Sancho right winger, and probably Mauro Icardi up front because Lukaku's on about going to Inter, so I just have Icardi back. And yeah, we'd still probably suck and finish about 10th with Solskjaer at the helm, but yeah, perfect world, that's who I'd have. What's the most important thing in your life? Oh god. I don't know how to explain it, but probably happiness, because if you're in a good place mentally, then everything will just kind of follow suit and work out, won't it? Whereas if you're like, you could have money, but you could not be happy. And then what's the point of having money if you're not happy? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd say happiness over anything. If I could have anything just for the rest of my life, it'd be that. Right, that's all the questions I'm going to answer for today, guys. Thank you all so much for getting involved and asking me a question. It's really appreciated by myself. we actually had some cool ones today, so yeah, I'm pretty happy. I enjoyed answering them for you guys. Hopefully learn more about myself that you didn't know before, so that's kind of the whole purpose of these videos. But yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday for my next cover now. See ya.